I noticed this morning that Grayson's coming on with the cold. His nose is leaking and he's been a little fussy. So, you know, instantly I get into super mom mode, which is why we had to make a pit stop at CVS. Just had to get him a couple things that'll help him feel better before it gets worse. I'm personally a fan of the Zarbee's line. It's all natural and it works really well. I love their chest rub and their cough syrup is really good. This one right here, cough syrup plus mucus, agave, and ivy leaf. What else can we get him here? I'm also gonna grab him one of these, just in case he gets a fever. And I think I have everything else that I'll need to help him feel better. Of course, I'm gonna make him some chicken soup, you know, give him some of that good TLC, that mommy love. I always do, but extra TLC. Got the meds. Let's go home and make him feel better. Day one of driving practice. I'm gonna keep it in the park and stay off the road for the day, just to sharpen up my skills a little bit, aka I don't want to run nobody over. Jesus wanted to put me on the road the first day, but I wasn't doing it because if you guys know anything about New York drivers, or if you live in New York, you'll know that they're the craziest drivers out there. And I have a baby in the car, so for me, safety's first, which is why I'm keeping it off-road and practicing for the day.
You're doing real good, baby. I mean, I knew you would do good. It's just that, you know, I remember the first time I was taught to drive, it was like crazy. I was hitting the brake hard. I was like, it was bad.
Back and forth.
It was really bad. You're doing actually really good.
You were jerking
I'm impressed.
like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was hitting. I would hit the gas and the brake at the same time with both feet. Yeah, I was doing stupid stuff. Mind you, I was only 13 though when I was taught to drive.
Oh my God, that's why.
Yeah, but you're doing good. I mean, for someone that hasn't drove in a while, you're doing really good.
And remember, guys, if you're contemplating on getting your license and you're not like a teenager or whatever, I know there were a couple people commenting that they feel like they're too old to get their permit or their license. You're never too old to accomplish anything in life, whether they're big things or small things. Just get it done. You've ever seen like a little elderly person driving? I mean, if they could do it, you could do it.
That's true. That was a nice turn right there.
Like
smooth.
A pro?
That was smooth. The female Michael Knight. You guys know who Michael Knight is?
Knight Rider. I'm Michael Knight.
She's the female version. Even Grayson is hype. Grayson, mommy's doing a good job?
What do you think, Gray? So far, I like it. I think I've put it off for such a while because I'm a nervous wreck. So I prefer to be chauffeured. On top of the fact that it's like super relaxing to just sit in the passenger seat and Jesus drives. But you know, you gotta be independent. And I'm a very independent person. I do everything else for myself. So I'm a mom now. There's gonna be times where Jesus won't be able to go with me to certain places because he'll be at the restaurant or whatever, and I'll take Grayson maybe to a doctor's appointment, or who knows, anything in life. You just need to know how to drive.
I think you're gonna pass the road test your first try.
I hope so. I heard those people are kind of jerks. Am I driving like Mrs. Daisy?
No, you're driving like Kimmy Dong. Beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie, I really want to do donuts right now. But we're gonna keep it beginner friendly. All right, I'm gonna try to park in between these two garbage cans. This is kind of like the hardest part for me, but let's see what happens.
great. That's how you park.
Nice. Not bad at all. It's really not as hard as you think it is once you get the hang of it.
That's good, baby. That's impressive.
I think with a little more practice, I'll be a pro.
Just gotta feed the meter real quick. Cause you know here in New York, especially Queens, you getting ticketed. 30 minutes should be good. So tonight Kim is gonna cook some fish, maybe some crab. This is usually where we get our lobsters, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe some shrimp. What do you think?
I'm thinking some salmon. I really want to make like a Caribbean style dish tonight. So I'm thinking we're gonna do salmon.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's go inside. This is the best place to get fish. I'm telling you, it's very cheap and they take EBT. Those are all the lobsters over there. The best. Crabs and the beautiful salmon.
You guys probably remember this place. We used to come here all the time before and during my pregnancy because the fish is so cheap and super fresh. I'll pass on the snails though. Can't do that. No escargot over here.
Okay, these have bones. These don't have bones. We went ahead and got some boneless ones. I think they have a little bit of bone in it. So he's over there taking them out. Man, they got it all, even jellyfish. You want to try that, baby?
I'll pass. I'll pass on that.
Check out the fish. Just chilling. You know, not bothering nobody. But look what happens afterward. It's alive! Hi, dude.
Oh my goodness. No, leave it alone. Don't mess with it.
Just put a little bit of salt with a little bit of lemon and just eat that joint.
Let's go find the crab legs.
Check it out. This is where I usually come and get my crab legs. Look at this. 25 bucks. Pretty cheap. You can't go wrong with that. Look, there's some more back here. 27 bucks. This is what? 2.8 pounds. One should be good?
One is good.
Sure? Okay. One it is.
Do you want the whole fish? I could fry it up real nice for you. Put some lime on it.
Okay.
Or do you want a piece of salmon like that?
I want the salmon, of course.
Yeah? Okay.
And I want fish.
Both?
You can't do both?
I could do both.
Too hard for you?
I could
You
do
can't do it? It's okay if you can't do it.
I could do anything.
Okay.
I could do anything. What?
Do anything.
I could do anything. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Look at that baby. And I'm gonna suck the eyes out of it.
We got everything we needed. We're gonna pay and go home and cook a nice meal. It's been so cold that I wanted to at least feel like we're on an island, so why not make a nice dish that'll bring us there, right?
Once again, this is the place to come for all that good fish.
So the supermarket is located on 60th Avenue and Main Street. It's right on the corner, you can't miss it. And it's called Young Fa Supermarket.
Yeah, the phone number's right here. Call them. Tell them we sent you.
Now it's time for my favorite part of the day. I'm about to get busy in this kitchen. I'm gonna make some arroz con gandules y coco today, so you already know. I had to make my sofrito. If you guys haven't checked out the video where I made the all Puerto Rican food, you can check that out to see the recipe for this. The only difference is that I used a food processor instead of a blender this time, so it's a little more chunky, but the recipe is still the same. While the rice cooks, I'm gonna season up this fish real quick. I'm gonna start with the salmon. This is a huge piece of fish, so I'm gonna cut it into little pieces real quick, because this is a big one. I'm gonna keep the seasoning very simple, nothing too complicated. I'm just gonna add some lime, some salt, and some pepper. Easy peasy. Mix that up real quick. And for the red snapper, I'm gonna do the same thing. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some lime, but I'm also gonna add some paprika, some Mrs. Dash, and I'm gonna rub a little bit of this cornstarch on it so when it fries, it gets nice and crispy. So we have the lime in there. Go ahead and add some salt, a little bit of sal, black pepper, some of that good old Mrs. Dash, some paprika, just a little bit. Rub that in there, real good. Transfer my fish, and I'm gonna rub the cornstarch on it. Before I fry the fish, we're gonna go ahead and cook these crab legs. We wanted to pick up some lobsters, but for some reason, Jesus is still scared to eat lobsters, even though crabs and shrimp are shellfish, and he's been eating shrimp for the past couple of weeks. So we're gonna cook these, and I think I'm gonna have him help me because he loves him some crab legs. Watch how fast he gets here. Babe, you wanna help me with the crab legs?
Gotcha. Oh man, it's been so long since I ate these. Oh, let's rip them up real quick. Oh, look at these. Oh, how long has it been since I ate these? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not bad. Look at all this ice. Okay, so we got the water boiling over here. Let's put in the boiling water. So what I usually do is let them boil for like 10 minutes. Then we take them out, put a little bit of lemon on them, a little butter, right? Well, I make a butter sauce for the lobsters. We didn't get no lobsters. Maybe next time I'll show you guys how I do that. But for now, we're just gonna eat it with lemon. So,
definitely gotta show y'all how he does that.
It smells so good in here. Just take a look at that. Whew.
They're ready. You can smell it.
I could go in a sauna just, nah, that's kind of weird. My goodness. Just look at that. Just awesome.
Makes you wanna kazoo. You went crazy.
Okay, that's gonna be there for like 3 weeks. It's not gonna get washed.
Now it's time to cook that pecao, pecao. You hear that sizzle? Last but not least, we're gonna make some tostones. That's fried plantains, mashed up, so delicious. Nice and crispy. Have a couple minutes to make these. Let's make it quick. Real quick, I'm gonna mash the plátanos up and throw them right back in the fryer for a few minutes so they get nice and crispy, and then we can finally eat.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just look at this beautiful spread. You did your numbers, baby. You did your thing.
You're the best for helping me.
Oh my God. All we need now is just some lemons and some limes.
Y'all already know, guys, we're out of here. We're about to go watch some 911 while we enjoy this beautiful meal. We'll catch y'all in the next video, though.
Yes.
Come on down to Main Street. Tell them that we sent you. Young Fa Supermarket. They'll be here all winter. Woo!
Bars.
Bars.